Welcome back to the Angel Allure. It is 2026 now, and it's been over a week since the last time I've recorded. I've been going through a roller coaster lately with life, with love, with dating, with opportunities, with getting my focus where it needs to be to bring 2026 in. And I'm so happy to finally connect with you all now that things are becoming integrated. If you are following me on Instagram, I have been posting a little bit more on there, pictures, content, things of that nature, learning so much in life, learning so much in love, learning so much in becoming this next level of the woman that I am becoming. And I'm so happy to take you along on the journey. And I just wanted to be able to catch you all up because it's been so long. Honestly, just go ahead and grab some water, some tea, a snack. I've been eating a lot of like almonds lately, which is so bad. Maybe I'll share that with you a little bit later. I love to snack on things like nuts and granola, which is two of my guilty habits that I actually need to kick for this new year. Anyway, let's get back on track. Grab yourself a snack, grab yourself a drink, some wine, some water, whatever it is, and let's just get right into it because today I'm going to be completely unscripted. I know most of the time I usually have a laptop on my lap here. There's no laptop. There is my phone, but I won't be looking down at it because I had decided a little over a week ago that I wanted to start being more raw with you, more authentic, the way I was in my first 10 videos when I had the unique thumbnail. If you remember that, if you've been rocking with me since then, I wanted to get back to that because I know lately I've been much more scripted, much more by the book, you know. Some of the more mature creators are going to know what an AI script video is like. And I feel like in everyone else's heart of hearts, you know the difference between when someone's being real, raw, and authentic versus when someone's going by a script. Now, I must also admit, when I am going by a script, that is still me too, because normally I write my ideas down and they just refine it for me a little bit. But I really wanted to go off script because I felt like it was about time. I'm at my 32nd video at this stage, which is basically my Jordan video because I am 32. I don't know if that was necessary to share with you here online, but I think it's really important for this next phase of becoming. I need to grab water. Okay, I really needed to change the angle because I had it up high because in my last video when I was talking about the wardrobe series, I had a high angle and it had a lot of views and I was like, maybe they like looking down at me. But honestly, I love this like straight on angle where we can see each other eye to eye much better. So hopefully you like this one too. Anyway, let's get into it. So the last video that I created, I was searching all over on my phone for it, but like my notes is chocked full of so many ideas and I can never find what I'm actually looking for. But my last video that I tried to create for you all, I wore this super cute dress. I had full on glam and I was deep diving into everything that I feel. I might have been emotionally trauma dumping a bit, so maybe it's a good thing that it was in slow motion and I wasn't able to record it. But I was deep diving into all of my authentic feelings about societal pressure to marry, to find a partner, you know, pressure when it comes to different like timelines and things like that. And I was dumping. When I say I was dumping for about 32 minutes because I said, you know what, I'm not doing scripted anymore. I'm going to be me. I'm going to give them real, raw, authentic. And honestly, I think that was like a therapy session at that point. So God was probably like, they don't need to see all this. And it ended up being in slow motion, so I could not use it. I was devastated. And when I say I was devastated, I mean it. I was literally so heartbroken because I was watching the content and I was like, days later when I was ready to post. And honestly, I also went through a little bit of like, I want to say heartbreak, but not really heartbreak. I reached like the level in my creator phase where I was realizing that people that I would meet on dating apps would find me on YouTube and say like mean, hurtful, hateful things. You know, I saw your channel. I think you probably play games. Like, I don't like what you're doing, yada, yada. Or just like straight up trolling me, which was pretty disheartening because I knew that when I created my channel, I knew I wanted it to be all about women empowerment and women being the best versions of themselves, and me no longer hiding myself, and me no longer being drugged down by the opinions of others. So seeing that was kind of like a shame, thinking, oh, I have like these cool, dating options. But I think God caused me to see those reactions for a reason. I think he wanted me to realize that, the people that would react that way are obviously not your people. They're either hurt themselves, insecure themselves, afraid of themselves for some reason. And it just put a little bit of bumps in the road for me. It put a little bit of forks in the road for me, because I do actually prioritize dating at this stage in my life. I know a lot of women are different. A lot of women are saying like they're not doing it, they're not like worried about it, or there's either one extreme or the other. I feel like you see women saying they're not settling, they're not dealing with men, they're just basically focusing on their career, lifestyle, building their empire, whatever it is they're doing. Or you see the other people that are like full on what I used to call agent of the patriarchy, that want you to settle, that want to shame women that are not settling, that want to encourage women to settle, etc., etc. And I was feeling hurt a little bit. And it's weird to admit that on here, but I think it reminds me of my mission. It reminds me of my voice. It reminds me of my calling. It reminds me to know there's a reason that I do what I do. It is to empower women to love themselves, empower women to put themselves first, empower women to never forget their own mission, empower women to be the best versions of themselves, to put themselves out there, to follow their goals, to follow their dreams, and to stand in the light that God gave them. To stand in it, to stand on it, to stand on business, to stand on beauty business, to know your superpower, to become the best alluring angel that you can be, and to let your light shine in the world, despite the opinions of others, despite the insecurity of others, despite people trying to bring you down. Now, granted, one of the guys I completely unmatched, so he had nothing else to say after he said he found my channel and whatever he felt about it. And the other one actually came back and he apologized to me. He apologized to me, and he said that he later on admitted that he was impressed. He was impressed. So I think there is a thing right now with some men that are trying to figure out how to adjust. And I've actually heard a man say this on a date recently. They are trying to figure out how to adjust to women being equals, if that makes sense, which I don't think any woman think about it this way. They're trying to figure out how to navigate that. They're trying to figure out how to navigate like a beautiful woman being inspiring. They're trying to figure out how to navigate a woman facing fears that they maybe have not themselves, even though they may be successful in their own regards. And I think, times are changing in so many ways at a rapid, fast pace. And I think there's so much opportunity for people to still connect, humans to still connect. I've been noticing lately, I have my very best days when I'm able to go outside and get steps. I think one of the things I probably mentioned on Instagram recently, and probably even on this channel, is that at some point I did have a fear of being outside, just because of the judgment that you received for being unpartnered or unmarried, or being kind of like perceived as alone in the world. I think in my last video that was deleted, I think I talked a lot about the comments that are made to single women that are alone, the judgment that is casted, the projections. And if you go through this, if you are an alluring angel, chances are you do. If you go through this, if you see this, if you feel this, if you experience this, just know that you are not alone here. Most likely you are a powerful woman that is simply not yet placed, that knows her worth, that has a vision for herself, that has a plan for herself, and does not want to settle in the confines of people that are pressuring her, that are pressuring you to allow yourself to be controlled by others. I think a lot of people right now think that if a woman is unmarried or unpartnered, that means that she is available for control. Okay, I wanted to turn the brightness up some. I think that some people think that if a woman is not married, then she's available to be controlled, whether that be by a church, by public, by friends, by any random people that you meet in a bar. I have seen it all lately. I have seen it all. I think the very best thing you can do for yourself is, if you don't have support, if you don't have backing, find a good girlfriend that has confidence, that loves herself, that can pour that into you, good family members that love you, that can pour into you. The only reason I'm saying this is because I know some of us, we may not have the perfect families. I have a great family that loves me, and I'm very fortunate for that. But I know that there are women out here that may be facing challenges, that may be facing the world alone, essentially. And I'm here to let you know that you are not alone. I am here for you. I am here with you. This is what my channel is all about. I want to make sure that women are going to continue to be safe in this world, that we continue to have a place, that our hearts can be soft, that our hearts can still grow, and that we have our freedoms that have been awarded to us as citizens in this country. I'm making it very bleak right now. I'm making it very matter of fact because I have thankfully past this stage of being emotional on these topics. I've integrated the lesson. I now have moved myself, since my last video that wasn't able to upload since then, I've moved myself on a timeline of putting exactly what I want into the world, telling the world, this is what I want, this is what I desire, this is what I believe in, these are my standards, and you will attract it back. I promise you. I promise you. Post your best pictures, do your best makeup, say yes to the date, go outside. Do not be afraid to go outside. Burn calories, get those steps in. Do your hair, order the new hair, order the expensive skincare. Do everything you need to do. Believe that everything will be okay. Wake up every day, believe that everything will be okay. Wake up every day and do not believe the projections of other people. Wake up every day, put on your best pair of jeans, put on your nice boots, put on your nice sneakers, work out, get your heart rate up. Do something that will make you feel proud of yourself. Do something that tells yourself that you are worthy, that you are loved, and that everything will be okay. I promise you. And put the love out into the world. Be rooted, be grounded, put the love out into the world. Tell the world, this is who I am, this is what I'm sharing, this is what I'm ready to receive, and it will come back to you. That is all for today, my alluring angel. I am so glad I did a video off script. It only took me a 32 to feel comfortable doing this. I have no idea what I will title this video or what it is all about, but I know that this was really important to me to share, and this was right off the cuff, and I hope you guys like it, and it's gonna be so much more coming for you soon. I'm sorry about the wait. I know it's been over a week, but I do want to let you know that I love you so much. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what other topics you'd like me to cover, and join me in on the journey because I am posting more on Instagram now. My handle is @AngelDella, and I'm planning to start a new Reel series today, so we'll see how that goes. Love you so much, doll, and thanks for checking in. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.